Welcome to Be Strong and Love Yourself, a channel for very strong people. I'm DASHA BESALY. I created this channel to share some information about happiness and self-love. And today I want to talk about negative emotions and how to make your negative emotions work for you instead of making you upset. There are usually two options of working with negative emotions. One option is external and another one is internal. And by external, I mean, for example, when you try to numb the emotional pain, like it doesn't exist, you can drink alcohol or maybe use some drugs or get distracted by TV show. Or you can also try to change external world, external environment, so it matches your ideas of happiness. And it's very difficult choice because when you try to change external world, you can waste a lot of time and energy for nothing because there are things that are out of our control. And when you try just to numb the pain, you can get some really bad habits and bad consequences in the long run. So it's better to work with your negative emotions internally, even though sometimes it's a little bit scary because we don't like to experience pain, but it's okay. So how exactly do you make your negative emotions to work for you? You do it by remembering one simple thing. Your emotions are the signals from your own values that something is going wrong. So when your value is violated, you get a signal, hey, there's something wrong in here. And then you just accept the signal and think of what you can do about it. And it's very different from numbing emotion or trying to change something externally, because this way you don't actually waste any energy on emotion itself. You get the signal and then you just work on the situation. You don't work on emotion or on fighting your own emotion. You work on the problem. So it's a huge difference. And again, it's only about remembering that emotion is a signal from your own values. And when you get this signal, you actually can be very thankful for it, because this way you understand that something is wrong and you need to solve some problem. Otherwise, how would you know? So when you get negative emotion and you experience pain and discomfort, instead of trying to run away from it or go crazy like, oh, what should I do about the emotion? You just can say, oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me about my values and what I really need to work on. And this way, as I said, you pick the right direction for your energy and for your time. So I will bring a couple of examples to make it a little bit easier to understand. One example is my own experience. When I purchased wrong skincare products, I was using them for a while and I thought that maybe my skin just needs to get used to the products, but it just got worse and worse. And at some point it just was really bad. And I got very upset. I even cried, because I can get very emotional when I don't look good. Is it bad? No, not at all. I value the way I look. I tried my best to look as good as I can. And I think it's normal for a woman. There is nothing wrong about this value. And when I kind of accepted the fact that the skincare products didn't work for me, I just returned them to the online store and purchased the ones that I already used before, and that worked for me. So I got the signal and I acted on that. But I was solving the problem. I was not trying to work on the emotion itself and didn't waste too much energy. But I could ruminate about it and think, oh my God, I'm not pretty anymore. I have tons of wrinkles, and on top of that, I have a lot of pimples. How fun. No, I was just like, okay, I guess I need to correct my mistake. And I also have a friend who cares a lot about his healthy diet. He goes to farmer's market, he likes some fresh veggies and things like that. And he has this idea that, beef should be grass-fed. And I'm not too much in that level of healthiness. But you got the idea. And when we come to the restaurant where the food is not very healthy, he gets a little bit worried, and he experienced negative emotions. But again, it's not a bad thing. These are just signals from his values that, you value a lot healthy food, and you came to this place with bad stuff. What are you doing in here? And he experienced this discomfort, and next time he will not go to this restaurant. Nothing wrong about it if you don't start ruminating and don't try to change the restaurant policy or things like that, and just accept the fact that you picked the wrong place today. And now I want also to mention that values can be wrong, unfortunately, but I'm not going to talk about this type of things in this video, but just keep this in mind. But what I want you to do to focus right now is, for next 2 weeks, try to make the following exercise. In the end of the day, think of your day and emotions that you experienced, and think if you were able to accept your negative emotions as signals from your values, and if you were able to be grateful for your signals, for your negative emotions, and you handled them really well. And try to rate yourself every night from 1 to 10 how good you were with your emotions, in this case with negative emotions. And as I said, do it for 2 weeks. I hope this video was helpful. I'm very thankful that you watched it. And please try this little exercise. Work on yourself and be strong and love yourself. Love wins, always.